China has the largest navy in the world. And it's not just big, but it's getting better. The PRC, People's Republic of China, has the largest navy in the world, with an overall battle force of approximately 350 ships and submarines including over 130 major surface combatants, states the U.S. Department of Defense's 2020 annual report to Congress on Chinese military power. In comparison, the U.S. Navy's battle force is approximately 293 ships as of early 2020. In itself, that statistic is somewhat misleading. While the People's Liberation Army Navy plan has more warships than the U.S. Navy, the American fleet is ahead in tonnage due to having larger warships, including 11 aircraft carriers that weigh in at 100,000 tons apiece. But what happens when Chinese naval quantity is paired with technological quality? That prospect alarms Pentagon planners. The plan is a far cry from its Cold War days, when it was a poor cousin to a massive ground army. China's fixation to forcibly reunify Taiwan with the mainland, and its determination to replace the US as the hegemon of the Western Pacific, had led Beijing to spend vast amounts of time and money to improve the quality of its navy. China's navy is an increasingly modern and flexible force that has focused on replacing previous generations of platforms with limited capabilities in favor of larger, modern multi-role combatants, the report says. As of 2019, the plan is largely composed of modern multi-role platforms featuring advanced anti-ship, anti-air, and anti-submarine weapons and sensors. China's growing fleet of aircraft carriers has garnered the most attention. The plan has one decrepit ex-Soviet carrier, a newly commissioned carrier that is the first built in China, a third carrier under construction, and plans to build an additional 4 or more vessels. Fitted with advanced features like an electromagnetic launch system, a Chinese carrier fleet could provide air cover for an amphibious invasion of Taiwan, or even confront the U.S. Navy in the first carrier versus carriers battles since World War II. But there's a lot more to a navy than just carriers. Watch U.S. carrier strike groups, and you'll notice that the flattops are always surrounded by cruisers and destroyers for anti-aircraft and anti-submarine defense. China has been busily building a new generation of sophisticated, heavily armed cruiser, destroyers and corvettes. For example, in December 2019, China launched the 6th Type 055 Renhai-class cruiser. The Renhai fields a large array of anti-ship cruise missiles and anti-aircraft missiles, along with likely LACMs, land attack cruise missiles, and anti-ship ballistic missiles, ASBMs, when those become operational, the Pentagon noted. This raises the prospect of a U.S. fleet being overwhelmed by massed salvos of anti-ship missiles, including deadly new hypersonic weapons that travel faster than Mach 5.